here's a few of the bottles I found upstream on my way to the bridge. And Jo-Cur. Here we are.
Ghost Digger 2020. I'm back on my little, excuse me, a lot of pollen in the air coming through this to get down to my little mud flat here. This is where I normally start, but I'm checking it out now because there was a recent rain about 4 days ago, really flash heavy. So I'm hoping that it has unearthed some new treasures. One thing, this wasn't here before. That's what I'm trying to determine now. Some of the items that I left here, a lot of glass. Some of the items that I left here the last time, I wanted to see if they would still remain after a heavy rain. And this is one of the pieces. This is some old heavy glass. And this one remains. And there's a lot of pieces like that. So I'm looking around for pieces that weren't here, like this piece. And there's some more of this over here I spotted. This wasn't here either. Oh, milk glass. So I'm gonna stack that. This wasn't here either. Go ahead and put that together with the little pile. And I'm gonna keep looking around. Once I find anything good, I'll be back. More to come. Ghost Digger 2020. Okay, before putting my boots on and heading on out into the water, because I spotted something of interest to me. I doubt if you can tell, but yeah, you can tell. There's a lot of plastic. Hope one of those plastics is an actual bottle, but that wasn't there before. On that little flat that was empty the last time I was here before the heavy rain. So I'm gonna put my boots on in the short and check it out. But I wanted to walk through this little strip right. Yeah. Make sure you can see this. Look at this. This wasn't here before. Or I've seen it. It says Jo-Cur, or well, I'll clean it up and show it to you later. I got a lot to show you today, so I'm gonna just quickly take a look over in here. This wasn't here before. This is washed down or cleared out from this little valley. This very shallow little dip. This wasn't here before. A lot of glass floated in through here. And that last rain overcame uncovered. What do we got here? Trying to determine. Oh wait, oh, it was broken off, so I can't tell if it was a screw top. Here's another piece of glass here. This was a screw top, possibly something a lot larger though. Here's some colored glass here. This of course wasn't here. A lot came through here, so we got a lot to get through today. More to come. Ghost Digger 2020.
The fragment is of a 1930s Jo-Cur Wave set bottle, which was a wildly popular finger waving and hair setting fluid used during the flapper and Art Deco eras.
Okay, I made it here to the bridge, and the birds are not happy that I'm here. A tree that must have fallen from up top made its way down with the last heavy rain. Hoping it brought some bottles down with it. I gotta be careful down here though, because I do know there's a really big snapping turtle. Really big. He's as big as that rock right there. Not the one in the front, the one behind it. I've seen him over here in this corner before. So I gotta be careful moving around. Besides, there's other turtles down here also. More to come. Okay, so I'm at a spot where I found a 100-plus-year-old bottle in the past, but that's not what I found this time. This time I found BOJANGUS. Let me make sure you can see him. It's a big fat snapping turtle. I don't think he liked my being here. He was relaxing in a nice shade, and here I come digging around, and he about mad. BOJANGUS. But of course, I ain't gonna get too close. I don't want to make him any madder. Look at the head coming out the water now. Got his big arm on the rock. BOJANGUS. More to come.
This map will show 14 different locations along the route from the bridge down to the railroad pass and the bend in the river. Now for a little history on that S&L bottle found underneath the bridge. This is an embossed base of a vintage pre-prohibition beer bottle from S. Liebman Sons Brewing Company. The Liebman Sons Brewing Company in New York is the text that is embossed on the glass. The center monogram reads SLS. A little more information. The history of the brewery. The company was originally founded in Bushwick, Brooklyn by German immigrant Samuel Liebman in 1854. When his three sons took over operations, it became known as S. Liebman Sons. This bottle is from the late 1890s to the 1910, so I'm dating it 1910 on the far end. A little more history. The Rheingold connection. This specific brewery created the famous Rheingold beer brand following Prohibition. The family reopened under the name Liebman's Breweries and eventually changed the company name to Rheingold Breweries in 1964, operating in New York until closing its doors in 1976. This bottle found underneath the bridge. More to come. I found the Mavis bottle right here, but I didn't film it. So I'm going to move on to the next set, the Pride of the Farms. Let's see if I can reveal. I'm hoping this is whole, and it's old. No, it's whole. It's a little weird. Looks like they're one of the miniature liquor bottles. So I'll put that to the side. See if I can uncover this. Hoping it's whole. I know I've walked over this. Oh, there's rock here. Might be broken. Oh no. Okay, there's more neck. And it's whole. I think this is one of those ketchup bottles. But since it's whole, I'll take it. Add it to these over here.
More to come. Ghost Digger 2020.
The antique Mavis bottle found right at the downstream end of the island past the bridge. Sorry I didn't shoot this one live, but at the time I had no idea what it was. Thought it was just a brown beer bottle. Now, a lot of information I found out about this bottle, so I want to add that to the video. This Mavis chocolate soda bottle is a highly sought after artifact among antique collectors because it represents the direct historical catalyst for the modern Pepsi Cola Corporation. Originally containing a non-carbonated milk-like chocolate beverage, the bottle's origins are tied to a corporate rivalry that reshaped the global soft drink market. Introduced in the 1920s, Mavis was created by Charles G. Guth, a prominent candy maker based in Baltimore and Long Island. The original chocolate drink was distributed in distinctive 6-ounce amber glass bottles. The amber coloring was functional, used to protect the chocolate components from spoiling under light exposure. Marketed heavily as a wholesome acid-free treat, ads claimed a single 5-cent nickel bottle contained the same caloric food value as a glass of grade A milk. More to come. The Pepsi Cola connection. In 1929, Guth merged his Mavis Bottling Company into Loft Incorporated, a massive chain of over 200 candy stores featuring popular fountain soda counters. The Coke Feud. Loft Incorporated bought over 31,000 gallons of Coca Cola syrup annually. When Guth demanded a volume discount on the syrup, Coca Cola flatly refused. Furious at the rejection, Guth used his position in 1931 to buy the bankrupt Pepsi Cola Company for roughly $10,500. He immediately banned Coca-Cola from all Loft soda fountains, retrofitted his existing Mavis Bottling Company plants to bottle Pepsi instead, and introduced the famous 12-ounce Pepsi bottle for a nickel. More to come. These items were all found near the Liberty Bridge. Please stay tuned and watch our next video to see the remaining items found downstream and at the deep bend in the Elizabeth River just past the rail stations. Much more to come. Again, this was part 1 of items found on the Elizabeth River from Liberty Avenue down 1/4 of a mile. But our next video will highlight all the items found from downstream and down past the Lehigh Valley Railroad overpass. More to come. Thank you for watching, and hit the like button below. Much more history to be revealed. Ghost Digger 2020.